Travis with Goodsell. Let's try to do a quick video update for you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get to much else because of what happened this morning. In yesterday's video lesson for Sunday school, I brought out that the cough is part of what is very likely secondhand meth poisoning. And I've told you in previous videos, as we had an interruption constantly by a cougher. Well, he's dead this morning. And as coughing could be, it's uncertain. The coroner's been here and gone. I have another subscriber who had notified me of the death's report, and apparently the coroner had given the time of death at 5:20 in the morning. He did not arrive until 8:30-ish and left at around 11. And so yeah, it's an hour later from all of that, as I had to do another filing tip for the DEA and in my counterclaim. And so it is important to understand that all of these groups that I've been warning about and filing a counterclaim with all knew of the dangers of meth in this shelter. They knew of secondhand smoke dangers of meth from this shelter. And yet they purposely conspired to criminally evict me and send me here. Knowing my medical history, knowing my susceptibility, having contracted or tested positive for COVID twice, which has weakened my immune system, I'm at the point of still losing body mass where I'm about to need to go buy another smaller belt size because this is getting too big for me. And I'm likely to have to buy a smaller pair of jeans along with it. But, this is serious, what's being done to us, not just to me here, as I was purposely put here to have this done to me. And as I have been telling you the whole time, they're trying to assassinate me. They want me dead. They want me silenced. YouTube is refusing to allow people to watch my videos because of the seriousness of the escalation of the church right now with the Respect for Marriage Act, trying to get it across to go back. Okay, I had to go back to the video clip to find out where I left off. The Respect for Marriage Act. The church put in that amendment to purposely deny rights and services to LGBTQ, specifically at BYU, where there's the controversy and the federal investigation. They're hoping to stop that federal investigation. And in other businesses, not just churches. And so the church is different than the rest of the Christianity and other religions in regards to LGBT rights or marriage rights generally, because the church opposes all marriages that are not performed in their temples. And so they're going to be able to deny services and rights to everyone who they oppose. And so it's Christians and Muslims and Jews, not just LGBTQ. And their intention was to have Senator Mike Lee throw in the membership as well, so that the membership can't or can deny services to people in their businesses, as the Supreme Court has now a case, since Mike Lee's attempt failed, the Supreme Court is taking on a website designer as she's wanting to refuse service and sales to those whom she opposes. And it's specifically for LGBTQ, but broader in the sense of, I don't like you, I'm not selling to you. And the Attorney General's counter-argument is that, well, she's in the public realm trying to sell something. She can't really designate who she sells to. It's like me on Amazon telling Amazon, I'm sorry, I'm suing you because you're selling to people I oppose and disapprove of. Can't really do that. You know, it's Amazon who takes over the responsibility of selling for me. And it's obviously different, but this is where they're wanting to go with this Christian nationalism that is trying to take away the rights of other people whom they oppose, who are not Christian. And the church is spearheading all of this, as they're the ones who were able to get in their little exemption clause in. It's time for lunch, but I didn't hear in my review of the video clips that I had mentioned that I have filed with the DEA and filed a follow-up after this morning's incident, as well as in my counterclaim where the federal investigators are staying my case. So they're investigating the accusations that I'm constantly having to report. And so, if nothing is done, then it's clear that I'm a dead man. And otherwise, you're going to hear about this in the news, not just as a little report with missing information about the identity and location of what occurred this morning at 5:20 a.m.